Good morning. Hey, I want to go through something. A while ago, there was this lady on TV. It was on Romper Room, the show, and there was a teacher. And we get up early in the morning, get ready for school, and we'd sit there and wait for her. And then she would, now this is weird, but she would sit there and she had this thing. It was like a magical mirror. And now this isn't the same, so laugh at me if you want. And she would start saying, I see Sylvia, I see Ashley, I see Jenny, I see Dan, I see so-and-so. And it would get clear, and she started talking about all these kids, and you sit there and you never got called. It was maybe because Gilbert was not a name that people knew. But it was so sad because it's like every day, same thing. But we'd watch the show because we love the show, Doobie and all that stuff. Anyway, I think she passed last year or year before. But my point is this, as children, we go through, we want to show you how we're dancing and singing, or this piece of artwork we had, and you're busy as parents, and you say, no, get away from me, that's stupid, don't get away from me, I don't have time for that right now. And what we're doing is, as children, we're very creative. You know, they say kids have this amazing vision, they can see things that we can't see, and it's true. But as they grow and learn during the learning stages, we tell them, no, stop that, it's stupid, you know, those kinds of things. We're starting to shut down the creativity that they have. And when we're in a workplace and we're around other people and they want to show us, all they want is attention, we shut them down, because that's what we were taught to do. Shut it down, because we don't have time for this stuff right now. So I want you to do this. When you see somebody doing that to a child, you know, say, hey, you know what? You're cutting their creativity by not allowing them to be a child. You know, I wrote a story about my childhood and how it was taken away through a cult, because we weren't allowed to do anything. And when we would try to be children and it didn't fit the mold of my parents, we were beaten, physically beaten, until it was taken out of us. So it was physically taken out of us. And throughout my life, I tried to find that child. Actually took a pilgrimage where that cult went to, and face that demon in my life, where I hope this child would come back and give me a big hug on this beach in Jekyll Island. My older brother couldn't even go to the shore, or he couldn't even leave the tree line because he was so, he couldn't face it. But I did, and this whole time in my whole life, it let it bother me to where someday I'd be able to get you know, go to one of these areas that cult met once a year, and this little kid would come up to me and say, hey, I complete you. And that never happened. But it made me realize that although I didn't have those things that I wanted the attention from my family, and really it's about love, the attention that we were looking for, I learned to get it elsewhere. I learned to get it from you guys. I learned to get it through books, through all the things that I've done. So I've been able, or you know, study and listen to and watch, and it helped me rebuild my creativity. If I would have allowed that to beat me down, I could not be doing these videos today. Who knows where I'd be today if I'd allowed that to happen. But that pilgrimage did help me understand that life is gone. That little child is gone. Grow up, move on. And I was 50 years old, or 52 when this happened. So when you see that, when you start seeing yourself doing that to your children, to your coworkers, to whoever, stop. Genuinely listen to them. Listen to what they have. Don't cut them off. Don't cut them short. You know, and the same with you. You know, you should expect the respect from others to let them see what you want to do. You know, somebody said to get known, or you want to learn to get known without creating noise, and that's true. That's by improving yourself, by making yourself better. You know, I think when I talk to people about, you know, beauty, what does beauty mean to them? It has nothing to do with physical beauty. Beauty to me is from the inside out. And it's so important that you understand that. If you don't have the beauty inside, Jim Rohn said it best, if you want to attract good things, you need to be attractive. And attractiveness is that, being attractive from the outside and exude that to the outside. You know, physical beauty is not. I know some beautiful people physically, what society says is beautiful, and they open their mouth and it makes them ugly because of their spirit, because of who they are. So let's get out there, try to find ways to make ourselves notice. There's some great books on it. You know, How to Win and Influence Friends by Dale Carnegie is a wonderful book. It's a lot more than what you think it is with that. Start listening to people and genuinely listen to them. Look at them. Watch how they breathe. Watch how they're showing you the pride that they're showing you that project or whatever they're doing, family member or whatever. And then demand that respect for yourself from others too. If they're not listening to you, make them stop. So let's get this thing going. Okay, I called out some people out there because I knew that they never heard their name on that show too. I love you guys. You know, if you like these shows, please share. I'm going to stretch this one out tomorrow and talk a little bit more about this in depth tomorrow, because I think it's an important thing for us to learn how to become creative and to become beautiful. And we'll talk about that tomorrow. All right, I'm going to go to make today my best day ever. I'm going to meet a friend here in a little bit. I haven't seen in a while. Very successful friend. I'm looking forward to that. I love you guys. Make it your best day ever today. See you tomorrow.